Hello, hello, this is Paulina from Paulina Art Stuff, and today I'm going to show you all my completed pages for the month of June 2025, and we're going to start with something different, which is my stitchy journal. It's a sketchbook from Bailey J and has embroidery on the top, really nice, and I keep track of my stitches. And in order to do so, I make like little drawings every month. So this was February, let me see. Last month, this month. So I always make like a Disney drawing every month, as you can see. And then I make like numbers for the days. And then I fill in the amount of stitches I did on each project. And the color of the pen corresponds with the projects I'm working on. So I've had quite some new starts. This tab and this one are both new starts. And I didn't fill in this one yet because I have to still fill in today. Today is the 30th. Yeah, you know what I mean. 30th of June. Okay, yes, let's just leave it at that. So I still need to fill that in for today, and then I can count up and I can write down my amount of stitches for the month. But I am guessing it will be 21,500 stitches roughly, give or take, for this month. And my usual is about 20,000 a month. So yeah, that's what I did for this one. But yeah, I used my alcohol markers. But my light blue they were all empty. I need Copic refills so bad. Even my Ohuhu pastel markers are running dry already. But yeah, it's a cute picture. I like it. It makes it more interesting to look at than just numbers, you know? So yeah, that's my stitching journal. So that's the first thing I want to show. Then I've got something different that isn't my own. I also did make some swatch sheets. So I made these empty ones. And I'm making them like this. So I did my Copics. And I can do like this, you know, like this. I can just move them. But yeah, there are a lot of swatches because I've got all the Copic colors, all of them. But yeah, some of them don't work or they're pretty empty. So I made a list of refills that I need. So I need to buy some every month. And I also made a swatch sheet for my Colour pencils, my macaron set. And I will also do the same for my other pencils. But that's a work in progress. That's why I've got more. And I hold them together with like these tiny paperclip things, as you can see, so that it can still move. So that's a work in progress. I also want to show you that. Then I've got this coloring book, which is not my own. It's from one of my sisters. This is from the sister that comes and color with me on Mondays. And yeah, she colored some in this book, but as you can see, most of it is still empty. It's a Kirby Roseanne book, but she started in the back. Let me see. I wanted to show you. She doesn't know that I'm showing it, but I will tell her. But yeah, as you can see, she did black paint on the background, and she used her Bruinzeel pencils to color this. But look how lovely it looks, like that little butterfly. I'm proud of my sister. That's why I'm showing it. It's adorable. There's little animals all over the place. And then she did another one, just this one. And she was sitting next to me and she said, I have no idea how I did all this, you know, all those little details with all those shades. She had no idea that she'd done this. But yeah, it's again with black paint on the background. And she did more. She also did this one. This was the first time she came around to color. And I was trying to mix this color for her, but it was a big mess. I messed up. So she had a lot of paint in the end. But yeah, she made it work. As you can see, she really did her best. Yeah, she has talent too. And this is the one she's currently working on. But yeah, she thinks it's boring. And the next one is the snail page, which is even worse. So yeah, we had a nice laugh about that. But that's the coloring book that she owns. She has 2 coloring books, and this is one of them. So that's one of my sisters. I'm actually a triplet. So this is one of my triplet sisters. that I only see like once and so often. And this is from my other sister, the one where I play video games with every day. And this is her coloring book, the Brown Bear Wood book. But yes, she started, but the pages fall out really easily. So she started swatching my colored pencils on this first page to see if she liked them. So she did my Polychromos pencils and my Lyra, and she preferred the Lyra. That's why I gifted the set to her to color with. But yeah, she's not enjoying it as much as she thought she would. And that's mainly due to the backgrounds, because it intimidates her, just like many others. So she started this one. As you can see, she really did a great job. See? The skunks and all the little animals. But yeah, she has a problem with the background. So in some of these pictures, let me look it up. There's one, this one. There's like water over here, and there are fish. And you have no idea where the water ends and where the grass roughly is. But she also has the picture books. So what I decided to do, which she asked me to do, is I will color all the background for her, so that she can do all the tiny little details, because she is fine with coloring like these little animals and the boat, but the water, the grass and all that, you know, the tree is also fine, but everything else is just too intimidating. So I'm gonna try my best to color the background for her on these coloring pages, and then I will give it back so she can color all the cute little animals. So yeah, that's from my other sister. This is her only coloring book. But yeah, they're both coloring a little bit. Not much, but some. So I put them to the side. Let me make a good stack so they won't fall. So that's my sisters. And then we go to what I have colored. This is my coloring journal, in which I keep track of what I've colored. And this is the month of June. So I've got my whole list of the pages that I planned. And I have some more over here as well, which were extra plans that weren't on the plans before. And then I write down each day what I do. And I've got my video list of ideas, my Disney Tour challenge that I'm working on. But these are the rules for me to look up. And then I have my finished pages on this page. So yeah, I finished decorating my journal for this month, and I also already decorated for next month, so it's ready to go. And this is like my plans pages, so I know which pages to do and which ones were done. This is especially for the Disneyland tour. But yeah, that's how I keep track of things, so I can like put a sticker when I'm done, like I did with the month of June. I like that, but this was not my favorite, so I'm going back to seeing the whole month in one go. But as you can see, I did quite a lot. I also did a lot of double pages, so let's just start. I will put it over there, and we will start with the first book, which is Nelko Neko, A Story of a Precious Cat. And I did a color along in June in this book, and it's a double page spread, which is this one. Did I put, oh yeah, I put the date. I put it all the way up here, the 13th of June. I was wondering if it was up here, but yeah, it's really nice, as you can see. This is a color along. It's 7 parts long, of each 1.5 to 2 hours. So if you wanna color this as well, you can find it in the playlist for Nelko Neko. And that's also something I wanted to tell you. I have playlists for all the books that I color in on my channel. So if you see a playlist for a certain series of books, that means I will do color alongs in them more often. Maybe not every month, but you will see them show up again and again. It might take a little bit of time, but yeah, that is something you can expect. Some metallic paint on the gold. So in case there isn't a playlist for a book you would like to see that you see in my completed pages, and you want me to do a page in it, you can always ask me, and I will see what I can do. So this is the next book that I colored in. It's called The Bear and the Wonderful Town by Nakao Chiwaka. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's difficult. But yeah, I've written down the translations on the top. Oh, that's not the one. One more. So this was the page that I planned to do. And then I showed this page to my sister and she was in love with it. And since they're next to each other, I couldn't resist coloring this one as well. So I picked the same colors as I did on the little bunny, which I really like. They're Ohuhu pencils. They're oil-based pencils, mostly oil. And they are mainly bright colors and a little bit of a candy store like, you know, like pastel kind of colors, bright and lovely. They're a little bit scratchy when you have to apply too much pressure, but you can see it works great in these Japanese books. That was my cat jumping on the oven. And yeah, these are the little tiny bears. Look at those little ones. It took some time doing all those little tiny elements on the page. So many, as you can see. But yeah, I finished that like a week later, something like that. I didn't know for sure if I would finish it this month, but I managed to do it. So this is off the list for next month. But yeah, I had a great time. I didn't know the bears were in this picture until I found them. I love them. I love this book. So yeah, that's The Bear in the Wonderful Town. Then I have this wonderful book. It's The Day We Finally Meet. And I bought this from somebody that offered it to me as a dish stash. And I couldn't resist and color this one straight away. So yeah, these are the colors that I used. As you can see, it's a mix of Polychromos and Ohuhu pencils. I like to do like these color schemes in these kind of books, you know, where you've got a lot of empty space on the left to make it like pretty, you know. I did color this. But yeah, that's what I like to do. I also do that in other books of mine. But as you can see, I made the river as if it's honey. And the bears are yellow like Winnie the Pooh. And I did that because my sister, she saw this page. I was sending her the picture and the colors I chose. And she was like, oh, Winnie the Pooh. I'm like, Winnie the Pooh, what are you talking about? There's no Winnie the Pooh. And then she said, yeah, I see they can be colored like Winnie the Pooh. And then they can be swimming in the honey. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So that's why I've got a honey river and not a normal river. Because if it was up to me, I would have done it just blue, you know, and brown bears. But yeah, now they're like Winnie the Pooh with a honey river. So that's a nice little memory now. I should actually write it down on the left that she texted me that, you know, that would be nice. So I remember every time I look at it. But yeah, that's this page done. In The Day We Finally Meet by... Where is it from? Does it say? I also got my overview of what I colored. I do that now in every book. Let me see if there's a name. I don't think there is. Not in English at least. Okay, let's move on. I will look it up and I will write it down next time. So we will know. Like I did with this one. A fairy tale journey with little friends in the forest by Sayuri Kobayashi, or as I like to call it, the fairy tale rabbit book for short. But yeah, this is such an adorable book and it has a lot of fairy tales in it. And I chose this double page spread because of Jodie Colors. She has a Color the Fairy Tales hashtag. And she has a theme for every month. And for the month of June, it was Beauty and the Beast. And it also had a tag for roses, which there are also. But I just saw this as the ballroom from Beauty and the Beast. I'm not sure if it's meant to be. But yeah, that's what I imagined it to be like. So I also picked colors that are similar to the movie. But yeah, as you can see, it was a lot of work. But look at those little birds and the squirrel. I love the hedgehog. I love all of them. Little mouse. They're just too adorable. But yeah, look at those little tiny faces. I liked it. It was a labor of love. With all the flowers and so on. So yeah, this is my hashtag Color the Fairy Tales 2025 for the month of June. And I liked it. You might have seen these, what do you call them? They're officially there for bookmarks. Bookmarks. They're officially that, but I cut out like a little piece, like this. I cut them so I can just put them over the top of the page, so I know which ones are colored. Because my uncolored pages have these kind of things, the magnetic ones. So then I know if there's a cute animal sticking out, I colored it. If I didn't, I still need to do it. So that's my system now. And I like it. I like it a lot. They're so cute. But yeah, they're from AliExpress. I will link them in the description for you. So that's this one. I have a lot of books this month. And the next one I did is a buddy color with my buddy Fungus Love Color on Instagram. And we did the first page. It's called Secret Invitation. I'm not sure what this is, what this means, but I should translate it. But this is the page we've done. Let me take that out. And yeah, it's the intro page. As you can see, I've written down her name, her Instagram handle. And yeah, I loved it. Her page is also really nice and bright. I will move this to the side so I can put it here on the screen for you. So you can see them side to side. And I love the way she did her light coming from the door. So I did something similar for that. But I wanted my mouse to be like with different colors. And I wanted a blue door. I really think this is a nice contrast between the suitcase and the lovely red flowers. I just like it. So yeah, but she made it like really pop out, you know, like the door with the light. I love it. Hers is so different, but still lovely. I love both of them just as much. But yeah, the next page. Look at that. He's coming home. Look how cute that is with all his little mouse. All these little mouses. And this is my favorite. This little tiny one with mommy. Oh, look at them. But yeah, I have no plans to color this one just yet. Because this chapter is my favorite. There are like multiple chapters. Like you see story 1. That's all with the mouses, and those are my favorite chapter of the whole book. So I don't want to color all of them in one go. So I also want to do some in the other story. So I will not continue with this chapter. But yeah, it's such an adorable book. So yeah, thank you for buddying with me. And I've got more buddies with her, but we will get to them when we have the books. Then I did this one, and it's called Tea Party with Stuffed Toys, I believe, or stuffed animals. I'm not really sure. But it's also adorable. And I did these 2 pages. I picked both of them, and I wasn't sure if I would do both of them. But as you can see, I did a lot of double page spreads. I first colored this one. And I was really happy with the color scheme. I wanted like nice pastels, you know. Like I like pastels in these books. They're just so adorable. That's what I prefer to use. These are also the Ohu pencils. They work like a treat in this book. All the Japanese book. They work really well. And my polychromos, they don't have these kind of colors, you know. So that's why I grabbed the other one, the other set. And then when I was done with the ice cream, I allowed myself to do this one. Because yeah, this is much more interesting to me with like the little mouses and the boy and the teddy bears. Like there's so much more than just ice cream. I don't like to color food. So yeah, this was then the challenge. But I still liked coloring it because it's nice bright colors. So yeah, I'm really proud of this. I love them. These books are so adorable. But yeah, that's this book. Then I got a Green Ivy book called 4 Seasons. And it's this one. I got 2 of them. And this one came actually damaged when I got it. Like, oh, see, it was damaged. It was like completely broken in half. So I taped washi because this page was falling out. It was literally like already loose over there and over there. So I tried to fix it. But as you can see, I still have got 2 markers in here. for pages that I would like to color but are not on my plans. This is just for if I feel like coloring in the book. But I saw that Connie from the Coloring Chemist, she showed the newest book from this artist, and it's adorable. I did 2 buddies in this book. The first one is this one, as I would like to call it, the makeup page. I'm not sure what it is called. It's all in Korean. But yeah, I colored this one as a buddy. But I already finished it in May. Well, it was meant to be for June, but I was too excited to start. So I did. And as you can see, what I just told you in the other book, I like to put my color scheme down here. But these are polychromos. I should actually write that down so I will not forget. Let me write that down real quick before I forget. Let me write it below it. Otherwise I will not remember later down the line. But yeah, I love to make these color swatches. So I know what I use. So if I want to use it again on a different page, I can just look up a page that I like and I will know. So that's why I do it. But yeah, this was my first buddy. And I will place Fungus Love Color over here. If she finished it, because I'm not sure if she did. I think she did. So yeah, you can see them side to side. I love it. This book is just so adorable. But yeah, we did another one this month. And it's this page. Again, I made swatches. But this time I did write down whether it was Ohu or Polychromos, as you can tell. So yeah, that's what I like to do. I will move it. I will first show you the original. So yeah, I love doing this. But I put them different places every single time. But because this is orientated like this, I wanted them above it. Look how adorable. The little cat spraying water on the little duckies. It's just so cute. But yeah, I will move my book so I can show you Irene, her page over there. And yeah, hers is also really adorable with the purple flowers. And she made it a bit different than mine, but I love it. I love both of ours. I like the soft pastels on both of ours. I was actually inspired by hers. So I used some of her colors and I added to it. But yeah, they're adorable, don't you think? I love them. I love these books. So I will definitely buy the newest one. That's all my plans to buy. But I will wait until it's available in the coloring bookstore that I usually buy my books from online. But it might take a month or so before it's online. Then I've got this book, and it's an April book. It's the 3rd one in the series, and it's called Moments Holy for Yourself. And I did a color along in this book, which is this. Oh, I've still got the swatches because I haven't put them down there. I should still make my swatches over there. But yeah, this is a color along on the channel. Let me remove that for you. And yeah, I will show you there how I color this. You can find it in the Apple playlist. This was the first page that I did as a color along for this book. And yeah, if there is a playlist, I will do more color alongs in the future, just so that you are aware. It might take me some time, but I will do so. So yeah, that's my color along in this book. I should do the swatches, so I will leave this to the side, so I know I need to do stuff, because it's not yet done in my opinion. Then I have this book, and I actually have a buddy for next month in this book, but I got so excited, and I really want to use my acrylic markers from the Guangna set that I already started the body color. So, and I didn't just leave it at just that page for the body color. No, instead I also went on with the next page next to it. So I will open it up, but I will not show you the body because I want to keep that a secret until next month. So let me cover it up so you won't see the body. This is the one that that's on the other side. This is the body side. So I will not show you that because that would be a waste. I want to wait until she finished hers. But yeah, I did this yesterday and I had so much fun that I just continued here because She was looking at me like, color me too, please, do it, do it. I was like, okay, okay, but I first need a break. So I first took dinner and then I started on this side. But yeah, I used the Guangna acrylic markers for this. And they have like a brush tip, so they can color in those really fine details. But it's still really difficult, especially in the birds. There's so many little lines. And you can also see that I colored over a lot of lines as well in the hair, because there were just too many like this. I did that on purpose. But yeah, I used the same color palette on both sides. And I had a lot of fun. But yeah, this side will be shown in next month's video when she has done her page, because I don't want to spoil it. So yeah, I really enjoy my acrylic markers in this book. I wasn't sure if it was doable, but yeah, I thought of the Tule art, and I don't think I would have been able to do the same with the Tule art in this book, but I like the really soft ones, the pastel colors. So yeah, that's this book. So let me first move it out of the way and close it so you won't see the other page. Okay, that was Luna by Maria Trolle. I really like that book. And once I finish it, I would like to buy Moon Valley from Maria Trolle. That's also a really nice book. Then I've got Fairy Miracles by Clara Markova. I just love Clara Markova. Let's just be honest. I love it. I like it because of all the cute animals. Look at him sleeping. It's also metallic, see? It's so beautiful. These books are adorable. But yeah, I did this double page spread. We picked this one. This is also a buddy with Color and Create with Jana. And this was the first page I started with for the month of June. I was so excited to start. But yeah, I did both pages. So I did both this one and this one, because that's how I like to color in these books. In almost every book, I like to color both pages at the same time, unless it's completely different picture. But I will always use the same color palette. So yeah, this was a buddy. But as you can see, I used some metallic gold for where he flies. And I also did the same on the flowers, like inside here and there. I'm not sure if you can tell. Also on the bee, it's basically everywhere, little tiny dots. And on her freckles, yeah, you can see when I do like this. But yeah, I did this as a body color with Color and Create with Jana. So I will put it like this, and I will put hers here. And I was so surprised when she sent me this, because her girl actually looks like a bee. Like, how did I not think of that, to do that? Like, yes, she has the same colors as my bee, but she is not looking like a bee in mine, except for her socks maybe. But hers really looks like the bees. Like, why didn't I think of that? It's so cute, you know. That's why I like buddies. Just the difference. It's glorious. I love it. So yeah, thank you for buddying with me, Jana. And hopefully we can do another one sometime soon. Not for July, because I have so many plans. Maybe the month after, but I will message you about that. See if we can do another Clara Markova. So yeah, that's this one. I'm really proud of this one. I love these books. They're also one of my favorites. Then let me grab this one first, and then we finish with the mystery books, because I know some people don't like to see those. This is my mythographic Wild Summer by Joseph Kettenbang. And I also did a buddy. It was a 3-way buddy color with Fungus Love Color and The Art of Momo. And I used my color cube cards. I used these two, 284 and 500. That was my color scheme. Because at first I wanted to use my usual, my pinks, my purple, my yellow, blue, you know, my perfect. I want to use these colors all the time. And I was like, no, Pauline, you just did pink and everything, all the pastels. So do something different. That's why I picked my color cards, to push me out of my comfort zone. So I picked these colors, and I swatched my Ohuhu and Copics to use alcohol markers, because there's only alcohol marker on this page. And I shaded also everything with it. So if you want to use the same colors, you can make a screenshot. So I will put it down, so you can make a screenshot just in case you want to replicate it. But this is not a color along. I will do one for next month, but this is not. This is just my buddy with the Art of Momo and Fungus Love color. So I will show you first Fungus Love color over here. As you can see, her page was really nice as well, but completely different. And I love it. She did so much pencil work. And yeah, I don't know, you know, it doesn't matter which colors you pick for this page. It just becomes gorgeous. And then this is from the Art of Momo. And I was like, oh yes, that was my color scheme that I picked out first. I was so happy to see that, you know, because those were the colors that I picked first. And then I was like, no, 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 no. You're not going to do the same colors. But yeah, I love seeing that she did that, you know, like it's perfection. I just love it. That's why I like my buddy colors, especially in books like these, because it's so detailed that you can just go so many different ways. But yeah, they are all three of them. They're glorious, you know, and all totally different. But we all had some yellow and orange. That's nice to see. So yeah, that was my three-way buddy. And we will do another buddy next month in one of our mythographic books. But yeah, I will take these out now so I can put them back. So that was Mythographic Wild Summer by Joseph Kettenbang. And then I will finish with my mystery books from Disney. This is the first one I'm going to show you. It's the Princess Collector's Edition by Hachette Heroes. It's a really thick hardback book. And this is how the pages look from the side. Look how lovely. But yeah, I did multiple pages in this book. Let me check which ones. Let me go to the other page because then I can look it up. Because I marked them off. So I did page 7 as a buddy and page 97 for my video that I did on materials. So page 7 is my buddy. Let's see which one that is. Oh, maybe you also want to see some other pictures I did, because I did Ohuhu Elko markers and Copic markers on the first few pages, as you can see, because this is a single-sided book. So yeah, then you can see how it looks if you use markers on these pages. And then I switched to acrylic markers because I thought it was sucking up my ink too fast. But yeah, this was not the one I did. I did this one this month, and this is a buddy with Fungus Love color. She's still working on hers, and she showed me it this morning. And if she finished it, I will put it here, and otherwise I will put the work in progress picture here. But yeah, it is the same page in a different book, because she has a different book than mine. But we found the same page, so we did a buddy for a Disney challenge. I want to finish 100 pages at some point. Probably not this year, but at least 50. I hope I will have finished by the end of the year, so I can buy the Little Mermaid or the Beauty and the Beast mystery book. I'm not sure which one I will buy first. Probably Beauty and the Beast. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that was our buddy. So I hope she finished it by now. And then I also did number 97, which is this one, for my comparison video for the materials. So I did my alcohol markers over here, pencils, Faber-Castell Polychromos, but it's not blended out, so you can make it a lot nicer. I will show you also one with colored pencils in a while. Then this corner is my Guangna acrylic markers, and the top one is the Tule art. But as you can see, the Tule art still has a little bit of a shine, and the Guangna is completely matte. Doesn't matter how you show it. I like that. But yeah, as you can see, it's a bit streaky over here, but that's because I applied one layer to see the difference. But even the Tule art has some texture, because some colors are just really watery and they just don't work well. It's just the color, it's not the brand itself. It's just some colors are just like that. But I still like this look a lot. But I will use both of them, you know. So yeah, that's that one that I did for the video. So if you like to watch that, you can find it. Let me find one that I did with colored pencils, because I know I did. Let me see, to show you. Yeah, this one I did with Faber-Castell Polychromos. I did this in March. But yeah, this is how I do it when I use my colored pencils. These were the Polychromos. You can see I don't really make it shading, which is not implied. I just follow the lines that are given. But you can still see all the lines and color numbers. And I also did one with the Ohuhu pencils. But this was a nightmare to do because this paper is really smooth. And doing it with Ohuhu colored pencils, they just crumble. And there's so much mess, you know. And you have to press really hard to even get a little bit of color. So this took me forever to do. But it is doable, as you can see. So yeah, that's what I want to show you. But I only did 2 pages this month. But just maybe if you're interested, you know, you can also do it with colored pencils. Then my last book for this month is Les Grands Classiques, Tome 1. And it's also an art therapy book by Hachette Hiro. And I did, let me see my book again. I did page 45, which is the color along on the channel, which is a Beauty and the Beast page, which is this one. This is a color along on my channel. I did this in the beginning of June. So if you want to see that, you can look under the Mystery Disney playlist. It will be there. I did this with the Tule Art paint markers. Did I? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. And then I also did number 42, which is this page from Finding Nemo with the shark, also with Tule Art paint markers. That was really difficult on the tiny little Nemo fish, but I did it. I did this because Geordie Colors, I think, she has a, no, it's the Wild Year of Color. It's not from Geordie Colors, it's from somebody else. I've written it down. Let me check. This is bad memory. I only written down the Wild Year of Color. I didn't write down the name from the person. Well, anyway, it's for the Wild Year of Color. Is it? No, that was an elephant. That's a different page. I did it for Coloring the Movies 2025 because the movie they picked was Jaws, and it's a shark. So I picked this one. So it's not, I didn't officially enter for this month, but that was why I picked this one. Just so it's out of the way, because I don't like this page. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't like it. It's just not my type of movie. I'm not really a big fan of the Pixar movies. So I did this one. And then I did, let me go back to the other page so I can see which one I did. Page 34 I did as well this month. Oh, I already, no, I didn't show you this. I showed a different one. But because I already finished that page, I wanted to do another one as a second buddy, so to speak. So I chose another Merida page from Brave. Yeah, it's also adorable. Also Child Merida. But yeah, I changed the colors a little bit because I thought the red in the other one was a bit too red, you know. So yeah, but these were the Guangna markers instead. But yeah, it looks really nice, as you can see. It's nice and flat, but it did take me 2 layers on the skin, but everything else is just 1 layer. But they were great, as you can see. I think I did do the lines. No, I also did that with Guangna, but it's also shiny in these. So yeah. Then I also did page 11. At least it says so. Yeah, it is. This one. The cat from Aristocats. I did that yesterday with my Tule Art. And I thought I did another one, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that's it. I did no more. Okay. Yeah, I'm just confused because I picked a lot of pages for this month, for the next month. So that's probably why I'm confused. So yeah, that's the last page I did. I did 6 pages this month in my mystery books. So that's my goal until the end of the year, to do 6 pages from either this book or the other one. And I will see how far I will get. And I might be able to buy myself a new lovely book once I finish 50 pages in total. So I think that's all I have for you for this month. Let me check my list of finished pages to see if I didn't miss any. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, I think I showed you all of them. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave you then for today. I hope you enjoyed watching all my finished pages. There were quite a lot. I'm not sure how many. Shall we count? Let's count. Let's count how many pages. I usually don't count double page spreads, but I think I did a lot of them. Let's see how many double page spreads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double page spreads this month. That's a whole lot. And in total we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 pages. Holy camoli. That's a lot of pages. 22 if you count every page, of which 6 are double pages. That's a lot of coloring, and I loved it. I'm really getting used to the coloring right now, and I only want to color more and more and more each month. I love it. So yeah, I hope to see you in my next video, which will be the color along in the Nelko Neko book, in which we will color the wash tub. Let me see if I can show you that before I leave, because it's in the pile. Okay, this book. So yeah, next time we will color the wash tub, and I will show you a little sneak peek because I already started coloring in it, and this is how it looks. So if you want to follow along with coloring this page, you will be able to see that very soon on the channel. So yeah, until next time, bye bye.